I'm here today with Durham Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Pascal Mubenga. Dr. Mubenga, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Liz.
Of course. So the first day of school right around the corner, August 29th. What are you most excited about this school year?
I'm really excited. This is going to be pretty much the most normal school that we can have after this pandemic that's roughly close to 3 years. So really excited.
Anything new and exciting that families can look forward to this year?
Yeah, definitely. Since I came to Durham in 2017, we're able to kick off our strategic plan in 2018. We've seen tremendous growth in terms of student learning 2018-19. Then pandemic came. We were able to set back a little bit, but last year, it was kind of first year of normalcy. We've seen a lot of gains in our students. I'm really thrilled that in spite of the COVID pandemic, our students are recovering so quickly. So to our parents, I'll say this, even though we're talking about all this shortage of employees, we're looking at average probably about 3 teachers per school. And I think we're in a better place because we have a plan that I'm going to release, as a matter of fact, sometime today to our families, how we're going to cover those vacancies. So I'm really excited. This is the best year ever. That's what we're saying for DPS, because this is the sunset of our strategic plan. So we are looking really good.
Glad to hear things are progressing for students. And I want to go back to staffing shortages. Obviously, this is affecting schools across the nation. Do you know exactly, as far as numbers, where your district stands in terms of teacher vacancies, bus driver vacancies, and other staff?
I'll start with bus drivers. I think we've done really well. Kudos to our Board of Education, as well as our county commissioners willing to fund our bus drivers to be the best in the area. So as far as bus drivers vacancies, I think we're in a better place. We're able to adjust our schedule to make sure that we cluster all our elementary, middle, and high schools. That's what's able to save us a lot with our transportation. So we are good with our bus drivers, even though we still have some vacancies. But in terms of teachers, I'll say this, roughly about 168 as of this morning. But we have our teachers that are really still interviewing. That number is going to go down. Again, average, we're looking at probably 2 to 3 teachers of vacancies in every school. We have some of our year-round school that's already started, and some of them are fully staffed already. So I'm really optimistic, and as hard as our staff are working, we're going to continue filling up these vacancies until Monday when our students comes back. But we have a plan. We have our retiree teachers, and we have our teacher assistant that can cover some of those classes. But I'm not panicking, even though this is a national crisis when it comes to how teachers are living their profession, but I think we're in a better place.
And of course, we are still dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, you mentioned we're in a much better place now. Do you think your district is better equipped to handle COVID-19 clusters and cases now versus this time last year?
Oh, definitely. We've been doing this for the past 2 years. We have all the protocols in place as far as PPE, masking, and all that kind of stuff. We still masking still optional in our district, so we are really in a good place. And any students that need masks, we have them available. Any school that needs supplies to make sure that our students are safe, that we're sanitizing all the areas, we have all these things in place. We are in a better place than we were last year.
Good to know. And I want to talk about school safety. That is, school shootings, a top concern for parents. You know, we've seen several tragedies across the nation. What is your district doing to ensure the safety of students, teachers, and staff?
That's very, very sad and alarming situation as we see across the nation. But I'll say this, as far as DPS is concerned, as a matter of fact, last week we were able to meet with all our law enforcement, DPD as well as the sheriff. So we're able pretty much to have a conversation with our principals, what's their responsibility and what our responsibilities. And I'm feeling really comfortable as far as law enforcement on our campuses, what we have in place. But there are also other safety measures that we've been putting in place. And when it comes to vestibules, on our campuses and some of the fab on the doors and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to reveal the whole safety plan, but I'm feeling really comfortable. And our teachers are coming back today. And we'll start going through some of those protocols to make sure that all our staff as well as students are safe.
Yeah, very important information. Dr. Mubenga, any final message, thoughts to parents before they kick off this school year?
We are really excited. As I said, this is the sunset of our strategic plan. This is the best school ever for Durham Public Schools. But I want to shout out to our Ball City community. They've been very supportive when it comes to student supply, materials that our teachers need. So you have throughout the community, some organization, they're donating something, shoes to the kids and all that kind of stuff. So just a wonderful community. I just wanted to shout out to them, say thank you for all they do for our students as well as our staff.
Great to hear that support. Dr. Mubenga, thank you so much for your time and best wishes this school year.
Thank you for having me, Liz.
Thank you.